Guys, we finally did it. We are profitable. Smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more of this. In this video, I'm going to show you my weekly portfolio update, and then we're going to go over my dividend progress. So this is my portfolio as of today, Wednesday. You'll be seeing this on Friday. Later this week when I get paid, I'm going to be dropping off my $1,000 into the money market. I had more, but I decided to make a bit of a different investment. So the point of Stock Overflow is to be transparent in everything I do. So all of my major financial purchases that I will tell you guys. Earlier last week, I decided to drop into Cherry Tung's 101 coaching course. Now I love finances, but my biggest skill and my biggest passion is in networking systems. It's what I do for a living. I have 16 years of experience in it. I've been doing it for a while, and I'm looking for ways to monetize that outside of my day-to-day job. Now my day-to-day job does pay well, but you know, I'm looking to get into more teaching. I benefited a lot from her last coaching session, so we'll see how this one goes. But anyways, on to the portfolio. So as you can see here, we are profitable. We are up 1.97% overall. It would have been even better if, you know, Revolve wasn't weighing me down, but I'm not going to sell a position I believe in just to look good. Let's go over the updates. For Bank of America, overall, we are down 3.6%. Cloudera, we are up 27.83%. I made a video on that, I think, last week, and as you can see, it's doing better and better. Cisco, we are only down 2.6%. Facebook, we are up 6.68%. Realty, we are up 12.28%. This is a stock I deposited my $200 into. Every week I deposit $200 into a dividend paying stock that I own, whichever one scores the lowest on the 52-week scale. Pfizer, we are up 16.96%. They recently had earnings where they beat, but for whatever reason the stock went down yesterday as a result. Not sure why, but fundamentals of the company didn't change, so my position remains strong. My conviction remains strong. Qualcomm, we are only down 1.39%. If you see my portfolio over the weeks, you can see where it was down by a lot. Revolve, we are down 21.80%. That's a lot better than down 41%. Sony, we are down 8.76%. And Uber, we are up 14.98%. That gives us a total gain of 1.97%. And that gives me an equity of $10,835.09. Now let's go over my dividend progress. I haven't been keeping track of my dividends over the course of my investing journey until very recently, when I decided to start the whole $200 a week thing. After looking through dividend trackers and stuff, I found a free, simple app called Track Your Dividends that gives me an idea of how far I'm coming along in my dividend journey. Now, I didn't find this app on my own. I discovered it through another YouTuber called Mike the Investor. He specializes in dividends. I will link his channel in a pinned comment below, but definitely check him out. This is the website. It does show ads, but I have not paid anything to use this app, and it has not asked me for any payment information so far. It's a pretty simple app, as you can see. When I signed up, I had to manually enter in each of the dividend positions I own. When I entered it, I had to enter in the ticker symbol, the number of shares, and then the cost basis at the time. The website keeps track of the price of the positions and then the dividend yield, but every time I add or sell a position, I have to manually go in and update the quantities and update the cost per share. So I don't have a whole lot of dividend positions, so that's not a big deal to me. Now, if you're someone who has like 50 dividend paying stocks or whatever, this may be a bit of a chore. The site shows me the number of shares, the current price on the market. I don't know how often this updates. It shows me the cost basis, the profit or loss, which I'm not really worried about at the time. I'm not really worried about with dividend stocks. The dividend yield, the yield on cost, and the annual income that I'm expected to receive if I do nothing else, if I add no more shares and the company doesn't raise their dividends, and I just let this go for the year. If we scroll up to the top here, it has the aggregate information of the portfolio value of all the dividend stocks that I own, the average dividend yield, 3.31%, not bad. Yield on cost, not bad. And then it shows my annual income. Again, it's a simple app, not too many bells and whistles, but it's something I enjoy. I like it. I like the annual income because it gives me a mental milestone, something I can mentally add to my my yearly salary I get at my regular job. So it takes me, so I can take that amount, add 200 to it, and hey, I'm making this much more per year. So that's how I look at it. Now there is some more information up here, but before you can access these tabs, they ask you to sign up for a newsletter. I did that. I have not received the first newsletter for them, so I don't know what it's going to be like, but I just signed up for it. If you click on the diversification tab, it gives you a breakdown of what sectors your dividend stocks are in. I am very heavy into technology because that's the kind of person I am. I should probably diversify more, but I'm into tech. Here you can see the upcoming dividends, the estimated upcoming dividends. I don't know what kind of algorithm that they're using or whatever. I assume they factor in dividend reinvestment and the fact that I reinvest my dividends and any anticipated raises that the companies make to their dividends. So here you can see the amount of money I'm expected to make this month, next month, and so on and so on. Again, these are estimates, and because I'm adding more every single week, these amounts are just going to go up. I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, but it's just fun to look at. And if you go here, you can see the amounts going up, assuming I reinvest my dividends. Now here, you can get a look at your dividend history as far as the estimated annual payment throughout the months and years. I've only signed up since April, so I don't have the longest history to go from, but it gives you that. It gives you the size of your portfolio. It gives you the history of your average dividend yield, and then the history of your average yield on cost. Not too exciting there. It doesn't give you a list of a history of which dividends you received and when, but I don't really care about that. But yeah, so I know the app is very simple. I know there is a lot more complex trackers that you have to pay for and stuff that you can build on your own, stuff with automation, but this is simple. This is easy to use, and I like it. Like I said before, I like taking the estimated annual income and adding it to my normal salary, and giving myself a push to say, hey, yeah, this is how much more I'm earning per year. That's how I look at it. And that's the only reason I need to use the app. I don't really care about the history of my dividends or whatever, just the fact that they're paying it out and that my annual income amount is going up. So, alright, so thanks everyone for watching and have a great day. Now watch this video up here.